Hey Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Silk in at the shooting guard position. 5 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And it's rare to see rivals stretch across the Eastern and Western conferences. But these two teams have some history, Stan.
Well, bad blood can come from anywhere, especially when you look at previous matchups. Rivalries like this one are what makes the NBA special.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Johnson passes to Jokic. Here's Silk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Duren. Now Carter. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Silk. Fires the three. That shot off.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shoot.
Junior outside. Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Carter from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
Murray passes to Jokic.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Detroit. They trail by 1. Gordon with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. Just 3 to shoot. Jokic passes to Johnson.
Outstanding defense by Thompson. His teammates appreciate how much he hustles on that.
Cunningham outside. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. Releases. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And, Coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were second in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and, to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
Here's Silk, following the score by Detroit. Carter with the block. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Cunningham against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now here's Carter. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Back to Cunningham. Jokic grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Inside. Here's Gordon. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Thompson outside. To the inside. Junior throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a look at Denver, right now 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
Just seeing where the Nuggets are, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now here's Gordon. He's scoreless. Outside Murray. Drains the triple.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Here's Cunningham, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Outside Carter. This one for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
They're both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Johnson, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Silk with the bucket.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Murray. Outside. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Silk, covered by Junior. Silk, pass to Gordon. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jamal Murray. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Cunningham passes to Carter. Cunningham outside. Duren in the high post. And the dunk by Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. Stolen by Jokic. And here they come. Duren with a steal. Carter against Murray. Carter can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Silk. He's watched by Cunningham. Murray inside. Covered by Junior. Junior. And the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. And David Allen wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The 4th spot held by the Pistons.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Murray for 3. And they forced the shot violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Cunningham passes to Junior. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Carter from outside. Again the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Cunningham against Murray. Pass to Silk. Throws it up high. Duren with a steal. Here's Carter. And again, it's Detroit converting. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
4 on the clock. Murray for 3. From downtown. Murray's got 6.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
in for Junior, and Mitchell subbed in for Thompson. To the inside. Here's Duren. And the dump by Duren.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Valanciunas. Duren with a steal. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Picked by Carter. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
You know, Harris isn't just a jump shooter. He's also skilled at finding avenues to the rim.
Murray against Cunningham. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Here's Carter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Carter's got 13.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Cunningham against Murray. And stolen by Cunningham. Carter from outside. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 16.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Nuggets trail by 8. Murray passes to Valanciunas. 1:19 left in the first. Back to Murray. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Carter, good.
I just love the ball.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Valanciunas finds Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Takes a step back. Here's Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duren. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for Cunningham. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watson passes to Murray. Now here's Jones. Off target on the 15-footer.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And so it's Detroit. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely in the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for Denver, they've got Bruce Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Silk in at the 2. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Brown passes to Jokic. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Carter, a screen on Brown. Harris on the wing. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Outside Watson. Pass to Silk. The 3 is up. Barron with the rebound. Detroit leading by 6. And here's Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Detroit moving the ball around. Carter from outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Silk. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication in the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Harris outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Now Mitchell. Carter from outside. Jones with some nice D. Here's Silk. Robinson defending. Here's Watson. Hits a 3-pointer. Watson's got his second basket on the night.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Carter, a screen on Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Because and Carter with the block. Right side Robinson to the middle. Stolen by Jones. Here's Watson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Team second. Shooting for Denver. Watson at the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And he makes both free throws. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title. He said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jones with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Silk. The 3! Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Denver in 5th.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Duren. A 35-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Mitchell misses.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Back to Jokic. Outside Watson. For 3. That's the trifecta. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Brown. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Jones. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. Kick out to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Denver. They're on a 17-5 run to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. Harris passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power, Jalen Duren. Goodness.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
What's the biggest challenge for a coach? to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
And you want to let your dancing shoes at all. Keep it going, keep it going. Let's see what they got.
Juniors checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Jones. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Brown. Jokic with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Carter. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Cunningham. Down low. Durant. And the dunk by Durant.
And Cunningham's size and his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Oh, absolutely, B.A. But people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoff race.
Silk with the bucket.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Jokic against Durant. Carter from outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Outside Johnson. Here's Silk. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Carter with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Murray against Cunningham. Gordon with a screen on Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Thompson. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Murray. Launches it from deep. And it's Silk missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Jokic in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. The Nuggets with another miss. Detroit shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Junior passes to Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Perfect timing by Durant, making sure he finishes strong.
Jokic against Junior. Jokic passes to Silk. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Silk's got 21 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Carter, good.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Murray against Cunningham. Outside Johnson. Offline with a three. Pistons shooting 35% in the second so far. And Thompson gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, there's an explosive move off the dribble. Azar Thompson and his brother are next level athletics.
Here's Silk. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Cunningham passes to Junior. Johnson against Duran. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. And Detroit another three.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Murray against Cunningham. Here's Silk. Looking to win the run. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Cunningham. He's got 5. Poke loose. And Denver pushing it up now. He goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts. But sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Detroit on top, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. In the West, Junior.
Plenty of L-O-V-E. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that, really, that C-O-N-S-I-S-T-E-N. Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Detroit with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. The backcourt is Cade and Thompson. Durant out there with Junior. And it's Carter in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Jokic's screen. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Cunningham, right side. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Junior finds Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Carter from outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. Shoots over Thompson. Murray, no good. The Pistons lead by 8. Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. It's tipped. Junior. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Brian, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Gordon with a screen on Thompson. Johnson passes to Gordon. Denver moving it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Hornets, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Detroit, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Detroit, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Pass to Silk from the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Here's Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Junior against Jokic. On the wing, Murray. They set a pick. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
What a luxury it is to have Jamal Murray. He just makes plays.
Junior outside. Pass to Carter. Duren with a screen on Gordon. And again, no good by Detroit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You need guys to stay within themselves.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the ball.
Johnson with a bucket.
The setup for Murray is key there. He's looking for the best shot, whether it's for himself or a teammate.
Thompson outside. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Number 1, Denver.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Pass to Junior. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Nuggets trail by 6. Inside. Here's Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Carter. Cunningham, a screen on Gordon. Here's Carter. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Silk. That's 29 for him. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham making moves inside.
Really 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
Outside Johnson. Murray against Cunningham. Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Oh, stolen by Junior. Now here's Carter. He's closely guarded. Pass to Cunningham. Over Murray. And it's Cunningham missing. Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Gordon. Covered by Junior. Gordon, the pass to Silk. Right side Johnson. From behind the arc. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. Duren finds Junior. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Murray. Johnson a screen on Thompson. Here's Silk. 3-pointer. A rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. From deep. Again the miss by Cunningham.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Detroit leading by 4. Carter from outside. They get the rebound. Duren. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Junior. Back to Murray. Stop the drought. And it's Junior with the rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Jokic. Curran with a steal. To the inside. Thompson passes to Junior. Back to Thompson. Right side Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Carter. Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Mitchell subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Murray. Pass to Harris. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with pump fake. Nuggets trail by 3. So, pass to Brown. Robinson with a steal. 1:41 left in the third. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Robinson's got 5 now.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
Here's Silk. Off target with the 3.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Harris passes to Mitchell. Harris against Jones. Now here's Harris. He's guarded closely. Puts it up from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nuggets trail by 6. Inside, covered by Junior.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Rebound Detroit. They've led by as many as 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson passes to Mitchell. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Valanciunas. And again, the Pistons missing. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that. Zero chance to stop it.
And that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Denver, Tim Hardaway is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Cunningham outside. Outside Carter. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Carter's got 39.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
Now here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Brown passes to Jones. Shakes him. Carter with the block. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. 4 on the clock. From the high post.
And a nice contest there by Cunningham, using his size and reach to great effect.
Harris up top. Back to Cunningham. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting the game the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And he lobs it up to rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
A touch under 2.5 minutes had passed now here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Watson with it. Guarded by Harris.
Yeah, Gordon started it all with that steal. Good anticipation by him.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point lead. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And finished off by Stewart. Attacking the rim with power. Tremendous finish. Brown scanning the floor. Gordon against Stewart.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack at the level.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
That's good from Jones. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Cunningham passes to Carter. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Hardaway. That one's good from the corner. And it's now only a 5-point Detroit lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Junior comes in for Harris. And it's Thompson in for Mitchell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Silk's got 36 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Carter inside. Banked it in off the glass. Carter's got 47 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Carter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating from the low block. Gordon sinks that one from the post. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
A nice rhythm to his game here late. He's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter, looking to put him over the top.
Junior outside. Carter, the pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Carter can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Shoots. Murray, no good. Detroit leading by 7. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here's Silk. He's checked by Carter. Here's Silk. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up top. Going inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Gordon outside. Murray passes to Silk. High arcing shot and rejected.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Pass to Silk. Fires from 14. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Carter from outside. Get another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Cunningham against Murray. Oh, Murray fighting through contact.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Johnson.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Outside Murray. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Carter. Now here's Cunningham for 3. Jokic with a rebound. Johnson against Carter. Buries it from outside.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
It's stolen by Johnson. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it's off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Gordon with a steal. From deep. Oh, he cannot hit.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Johnson with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Murray. Jokic. And it's rejected.
But anytime you put the ball up near Durant, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Now Carter. Cunningham. Jokic pulls it down. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Gordon. And he slams it down.
Well, more than anything else, you love the confidence that Gordon had on that free shot.
Cunningham outside. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Kane on the move. on Cunningham. Here's Gordon. He swats the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You got him.
Cunningham is doubled. Thompson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Good on first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a seal. Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps him build this lead.
Johnson outside. Now Gordon. Here's Murray. Cunningham there for the rebound. Now Thompson. Detroit picking up